You thought I was getting Lennox Lewis, my boy. You thought I was getting Lennox Lewis, my boy.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you... Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Meldrick Johnson. Good flush shot upstairs. Very accurate two-punch combo by George Foreman. If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantages, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed, but you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I tell him, make it a muddy track. You know, Secretariat must be the fastest horse in the world, but on a muddy track, things change a little bit. Step out of range. Don't allow the kind of landscape, the kind of track that will suit speed.
Halfway through round number one. And there's the left hand working well for him again. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Foreman's getting back to basics. A good, solid jab. Good, smooth work by Johnson. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Meldrick Johnson.
Come on, kid, focus.
Last 10 seconds. And this round comes to an end.
Let's go. You have to. You have to.
This is annoying.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
Go, go.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson. Little double jab to the head.
1-2, 1-2.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by George Foreman. He just missed that shot up top. Foreman dismisses that with a block. Double jab by George Foreman. A headshot blocked. Nice work to the midsection with the left. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. The combo lands upstairs. Great movement to get away from those punches. George Foreman is such a big physical presence, Teddy, in the ring, almost a hulking presence. And it really aligned with his style in the ring offensively with like wrecking ball wide shots.
Yeah, wrecking balls work good when you're knocking over an old building, a tenement that's standing in front of you. But the wrecking ball, it could just swing into the air and hit nothing if you have a slick guy. So it works both ways, you're right. And what you're basically saying is, yeah, he's dangerous, but he's a little crude.
Good combination punching by Johnson. Johnson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. And we come to the end of round number two. Johnson's resting up after a round in where he was so very accurate. And Teddy, if you want to have one single quality out there as an offensive fighter, accuracy is among the ones you want to have.
Yeah, to be accurate, that means you have to be calm. And you have to be smart, that you know that you're putting the punches in certain specific places for a reason. And boxing is not just about the strongest guys. It's supposed to be, and it usually is, about the smartest guys.
He gets off with a combination up top. Foreman's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson. Johnson's quickly taking control of this fight early on with one single weapon of choice, and that is the jab.
Yeah, the jab and the jab at the right time. He's catching his opponent every time he starts coming in before he can get started.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. A knifing left hand by George Foreman. Turns over that hook upstairs.
Come on, kid,
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. One, gives one. The right hand scores well.
Keep that head moving.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3.
Keep pushing. Losing this fight.
Foreman's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far.
You're not focused.
Johnson's not throwing the power punches, Teddy. What would you say to him?
Well, first of all, I would say to him, what do you think, that he's going to make a deal with you? If you don't hit him hard, he won't hit you hard? No, it doesn't work like that, my friend. He's going to get confidence now, and he's going to take advantage of this.
Left and right, left and right.
The left hand coming into play by George Foreman. "90 seconds to go in round number 4. That's a nice right hand that time by Johnson. Effective with that 1-2. What an impact that left hand just made by George Foreman.
Uppercut.
George Foreman's punch is far off the target. Blocks away that headshot. End of the round here. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. It's turning out to be a very good fight because it's very competitive. It's one of those fights that's really hard to score.
Yeah, it is hard to score. It's going to be up to the judges now. Hopefully, they've been watching the way they need to watch, and they're confident enough to make sure that it's not just a matter of who's throwing, but, you know, who's really landing.
Shake it off.
Nice strike after catching one by Meldrick Johnson. Doubling up the jab by George Foreman.
Keep it tight inside.
George Foreman's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Meldrick Johnson. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. Dismisses his opponent's headshot.
Never trying to throw that.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Double jab upstairs. Some bad intentions on that jab by George Foreman.
Don't let him get to you, kid. You're doing great.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Little head hunting with the left. A good hook. Johnson's in position to pull this out, and you can see his corner man is telling him just that. Don't worry about the fact that it's a close fight. Go out there and win it here in these later stages. Landing 2 jabs by George Foreman. George Foreman's giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Foreman's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Nice block by George Foreman. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Foreman crushes home a left. George Foreman showing us a real solid skill set here with his head movement. Teddy, how much of that is just natural athletic ability and instincts, and how much of that is being trained well?
Well, most of it's trained well. If I take a guy off the street, Joe, and he hasn't been taught anything, he's going to throw punches. But usually he's not going to have a good defense. That's something that has to be attained. That's something that has to be taught. This guy has been taught good defensive fundamentals.
Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Johnson. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Come on, kid, focus.
You can see him timing that double jab to the head.
Oh, hands up, hands up.
Count down the final moments of this round. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Meldrick Johnson. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Scores well to the head with the right hand. An accurate left by George Foreman. Foreman's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good solid jab. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Johnson. Johnson's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Meldrick Johnson. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Takes one, but gives one. Good work by George Foreman. Foreman's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there, was the cover.
And hook, all right? That's what's there for you. Body, then head. That's what you need to do. Body, body, head, hook, hook, uppercut. Keep busy on the inside. Keep those...
Close fight here tonight as we have round number 8 underway. Johnson's enjoying a slight lead on Teddy's scorecard, but I've been concerned with how much he's been easily tagged tonight, Teddy.
Well, that's when he goes into that peekaboo. He goes into that peekaboo. He doesn't move his head. He's stationary, and his opponent's been taking what he's given him.
George Foreman's using a lot of energy just by throwing so many punches, but he's not getting much out of all this effort at all.
No, he's working much too hard. That's a good point there. He's working really too hard for what he's getting done. He has to now start to educate himself, start to, you know, place those punches in the right spots.
On the mark with the straight left hand. The halfway point of round number 8. George Foreman scoring with that right hand. Johnson's landed a good, solid combination. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Meldrick Johnson. George Foreman's on the receiving end of a very good counterpunch. Very nice defensive guard there. Foreman's combination punching is working well here. He just smashed him with that power punch.
That'll teach him to be aggressive with a tall fighter.
Well, this round comes to an end. Joe and Teddy with your ringside. This is one of those fights, Ted. It just feels like to me where it's going to be tough to really score. I mean, it's been a close fight.
Yeah, it's a hard fight to score because you have one guy maybe a little busier, but the other guy makes up for it because he's a little heavier with those blows. So it's a matter of maybe the taste of the judges, what they prefer.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Meldrick Johnson. Foreman showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Foreman's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Johnson's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Nice strike after catching one by Meldrick Johnson. Foreman's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Gets rid of that effort.
It's okay, let's go.
Foreman's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Big block by Big George. What an excellent two-punch combo by Johnson. George Foreman's got a little something coming back at him, a counterpunch scored. This deep into the fight, and they're both like runaway trains, non-stop.
They're finding out things that they never knew about each other. They're finding it out to our benefit, where we can sit back and enjoy it.
Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9. Comes right back with a big blow up top. Johnson's got to be in control of things after that round. This is a good fight, very good fight. I give his opponent credit, but I do believe he's ahead of the score.
Yeah, but you want to keep that carrot out in front of him. Keep running after something, you know? The worst thing is all of a sudden he thinks he's got the carrot, and he's sitting there, he's chomping away at it, and guess what? The tortoise goes right past him. Or in this case, his opponent gets his hand risen.
Flush shot lands after blocking away his opponent's effort. George Foreman's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Move your head.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by George Foreman.
How many straights you gonna spam?
Piercing jab by George Foreman. Johnson's combination punching here is showing you what good boxing is all about. 3 punches thrown, 3 punches landed.
Bro.
Solid jab by George Foreman. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Foreman's just a sitting target here now. I mean, you know where to find him each and every time you come on the attack.
Yeah, he's very predictable. He needs to get on those feet a little bit, start to change his place in that ring.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Get after him.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by Johnson. Johnson's so dangerous with that accuracy.
Couldn't handle that pressure,
Two-punch
man.
combination landing. Very, very close fight. But the envelope please will bring all the drama. Which way will the judges see this?
This is where they earn their money, to be able to pick the right guy.